Well, hello, and welcome to the Lotus SMP. My name is Ernesto, and today we are finally going to be doing something that I never thought would get done anytime soon. We are going to finally be working on the interior of our house. That is right, we're actually going to get progress done this episode. Now, I told myself that I was going to start this in January. As of recording this, it is February 6th. Yeah, that shows just how much progress and laziness I've actually had. But we have a lot that we need to get done. We pretty much need to decorate the entirety of this area because one, I don't have a storage system. I need a storage system. I need a bedroom because my bedroom isn't here. My bed is sitting in my kitchen and my kitchen needs to get done too. Yeah, I've been procrastinating quite a bit. If you're wondering why there's pandas in my base, well, go check out my Christmas episode. We ended up getting Maddie a panda for Christmas, which is why they're here. I'm going to give them either a room or a nice little enclosure. We will see. I'm still very undecided on what I'm going to do for my big base plans. I have an idea of what I want to do, but I've been tinkering with the idea of expanding the base more out this way. I don't know. I think this would be kind of cool, but that's a project for another time. We need to start getting... I forgot that these are here. These keep growing. Oh, at first it was just Seaman, Squid. Now we have Grippy, which is Suey Gribbly. Oh, we got Fizzy, Chespy. Liv was not here. Okay, well, we know somebody who wasn't here. Slip. Shadow again. Shadow. Fishing was good. 10 out of 10 will fish. Do we have any on this side? We don't, but I think there's some more over here. Yep, Joel. We have Joel over here. Oh my goodness, that's so funny. Well, one thing I do want to say before we start jumping in today's episode is one, well, we're actually going to need to get this done too. This has been sitting here for months. We need to get some detective work done eventually for a missing fox. But if you remember, we have plushies on the server. I got more of them. I ended up playing around with Santa's workshop and I got myself as a prize. Aw, look at me. I'm so adorable. These things are so cute. But I went to the noodle shop as well, and I got some more noodles. So who do we got? We got the Fizzy Fizz Ramen. Oh no, poor Fizzy. He's sinking in the ramen. Oh, we got the Broth Master, Chespy. We got Misu Morg. Oh no, he's slipping in the ramen too. He's holding on for dear life. And we got the Radish Rad ramen. But Rad is trying her best not to fall into the ramen as well. Oh, that is amazing. We're going to be getting more throughout the episode. I don't know if we'll do it on camera or not. You know, I might build something and as a reward, we go do some things. You know what? I like that. I like that idea. That's going to be the idea, and that's what we're going to do. I build a room or two, and as a reward, we go play either the Santa workshop or we go do the noodle plushies. I think that's good. You know what? We'll do like 2 rooms and then go do something. 2 rooms, go do something. So that way, at least we get everything done. Oh my goodness. I don't know how we're going to do this though. I genuinely don't know how we're going to do this. So I think the best place is to just start somewhere. You know what? We'll start on the bedroom. I think this is a perfect place to start. We're going to spin this. We're going to do a little spin. Well, we'll see what I come up with. And just like that, we have our first room done. I'm actually really happy with how this turned out. This is very reminiscent of the old room that I had on season 1 with a lot of upgrades. I'm just going to give a quick tour of everything that we do after we're done with it. So yeah, let's check this out real quick. In here, we have my bed, a double bed with a nice little footboard at the end, a headrest up top, and some storage with some shelves, which I'm going to be filling out here soon. I didn't know exactly what to put just yet, but I thought, you know, putting like the plushies that I get would be kind of cool. Yeah, we got some nice books. We got some more shelves, and I think this looks really good. Now, originally I did have a light in here that was hanging down here, but I thought that these glow berries were a really cool source of light for the bedroom at least, so I really like that. And in here we have some bookshelves, some drawers, which I really love that it's full of books. One can only imagine having a room full of books like this. This would be so cool, although this is too small amount of books. We need more. But yeah, we have a nice little area to sit here to chill out. We can make this like sort of kind of like a small secondary living area within the bedroom, which I think is really nice and of course overlooks the rest of Gurk. And we have a closet, which I'm going to be putting stuff in here that's not going to be really too important. For example, actually this is perfect. This is the very first set of armor that I wore throughout the season, and I wanted to commemorate it, so we're gonna put it on here. Now, the reason it looks like this is because I have an armor mod on for only showing minimal armor, which is why it looks like that. But at the end of the season, I'm gonna end up putting the armor that I'm wearing here on this one, and then all my tools and stuff will go up in these. But yeah, this is really cool. I like the way that this turned out. Now, this is blank because originally I was gonna put a painting here, but I don't know if we have custom paintings, or at least I don't remember. But I also thought it could be nice to put a map of Gurk here. I guess we'll have to see in the future. And And I did work on this wall a little bit too. I was debating on what I wanted to do. I thought about putting a closet in this wall. I thought that looked really cool, but maybe a staircase. If we do end up expanding upwards, I think a staircase here could be cool, or maybe a staircase here. We'll have to see, but I did start getting stuff prepared for over here. One of the things that we do need to do that I want to keep, like my season 1 starter base, is making the floor into moss. And I think I'm going to start with my storage area next because, oh man, it really is a pain in the butt to have to go through all of this and not know where everything is. So as long as I can have stuff arranged already, that would be kind of nice. So here, let me find some moss real quick. Okay. Now that I've got some moss and I have some bone meal, we're going to do this on camera. So I am just going to take this right here and spread it out. Oh, I hope this doesn't affect anything outside. Okay, we should be good. We're going to turn this floor all into moss. So let's do that. Okay, a majority of the floor has been turned into moss. We'll fix the rest of it here in a minute. I should have probably taken the pandas out before I did all this. Oh my god, that was dumb of me. That's okay. But yeah, I didn't want to go too much out, especially over here, just because I don't want to change all of this out here just yet. Although, actually it wouldn't be bad because I do need some extra moss. But yeah, I think I'm gonna clear this up and then we'll start the next room. All right, there we go. That has been cleared, and I'm going to be leaving the moss carpet on the floor because I think that's what gives it a very unique texture. However, in certain spots where I am going to be building, I am going to remove it just so it's not completely in the way at the moment. All right, so now we're going to start working on the storage area. Now this is going to be very similar again to what I had in my season 1 starter base. Now we're going to start off here with something different. Yeah, a lot of this is going to be a trust the process kind of thing. Now, I know this looks kind of weird and funky. I was debating on having this as 2 levels, but I'm not entirely sure anymore that I like that idea. Because the original idea was to have a pillar right here, some stairs going up here to a 2nd level, which I think a 2nd level could be cool, but at the same time, I feel like it's kind of not needed. I can reach everything here, so why do a 2nd level, you know? We may close it off because I do like the idea. Workbenches right here. Well, they are going to be workbenches, but I want to try different things. Now, this is what I really liked from my season 1 starter base, was this wall design. My season 1 starter base was supposed to be something completely different, and that's exactly what this is. So now all we need to do is get some chests in place. And the storage is complete and mostly sorted. I'm actually pretty happy with how this turned out. This is kind of clustered, but it's okay. We still got plenty of room to expand on this side right here. Put whatever we need on these areas as well. I feel like maybe going 2 stories would have been cool, but I do like how this turned out. But mostly everything in here is sorted to the best of my ability. I know where everything is, so I'm happy with how this has all turned out. But we did good. We did very good. So I'm gonna reward myself with something. I am gonna get some diamonds. So let's see, we're gonna do 4 diamonds, and we're gonna go get some plushies. We're gonna do 2 diamonds here at the noodle shop, and then we're gonna do 2 for the Santa game. So let's see who we get. All right, and who do we get? I didn't do that. Oh, well, we had a Chespy, and now we have a Seaman. Oh, we have to ask Chespy how to fix this. I think we had a Chespy. We did. Okay, I'm not too sad on that one, but we add Seaman to our collection. Well, that was the motivation that I needed to continue to keep getting the base done. So now I need to figure out what rooms I want to do next. You know what? The kitchen is small enough. I think let's work on the kitchen first. Let's see what we can cook up. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry that I said that. I regretted it the moment I said it. All right, I'm just gonna step out while Gordon Ramsay does his thing. So yeah, have fun with that. All right, well, I think we whipped up something really good here. Don't mind the food puns. I'm gonna be cracking them quite a bit here in the kitchen. Terrible jokes aside, we have done the kitchen. It's not fancy, but it's simple, and I love it. And it's very reminiscent of the one that I had in my season 1 starter base. Yeah, this is the kitchen. It's simple, like I said, and I love it. We got a little dining area here with plenty of storage and plenty of eggs. We got some seeds, we got some fruits and veggies and breads, we got the raw meats, and we got some of the prepared foods. Now we got our stoves. I don't have a sink in here, but that's okay. One of my favorite things is the lighting we have. Of course, we have the lanterns, but we also have some natural lights which aren't really working at the moment. And we have ourselves a little garden here, which I like, where we can pick the freshest ingredients to make our things. And we have a trash can, although this is a reference to season 1, where it was like 5 or 7 of us had decided to see how many we could fit into a composter. It was fun, it was chaotic, and we got stuck in there for for quite a while. But yeah, we can also sit here, which is really cool. The base is coming together quite nicely. We still have a lot of work that we need to do, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to do here. I did update this. I put it to where I don't know if it's going to be a pantry, an animal feature, which could be like a fish tank, or a panda sanctuary. I thought that'd be kind of cool. Kind of open it up like a Zen garden style, but with pandas. That could be interesting. Nature feature, which would be like the whole Zen garden thing as well, or a dining room. We don't have a dining area, and I thought that maybe we could have one there. That would be kind of cool. I still have plenty of space over here in these walls, which I could probably put my own panda sanctuary or my own fish tank if I wanted to over here, because I'm not entirely sure if I want to put a fish tank here in the living room. There's a few things that I want to do, and I'm not sure. So I'm going to have to go to the drawing board on that. So while we figure that out, I'm going to start working on the living room, start installing the things that we need, and yeah, let's do that. Okay, well, I got a fireplace, a little place to sit with a nice, huge couch, a little small table, a little area to play some other things, and that's really it. That's not exactly all that I'm going to be doing. I've been trying to rack my brain for the past couple nights on exactly what I can do, and I'm really not sure. That's exactly also why you saw me put the chandelier in here. I'm going to add some more decoration to the bottoms. I'm going to add some of the glowing fruits. I forgot what they're called. I'm going to add those. Glowberries. I'm going to add some glowberries up here just to make it pop a little bit more, and I'm not entirely sure what I want to do in here. There is a lot that I need to do and figure out with this. I really need to get somebody's perspective on what to do. I really want to put a fish tank here because I think a fish tank would be kind of cool, but how I'm kind of envisioning making this area feel like shelves, to me, I think it'd be kind of cool if we had shelves, like open this area up to maybe about here and have some shelves. I don't know what I'm going to do with this wall yet. I'm going to have to knock this down. I'm going to be adding some leaves and some vines and some other things up here just to make it feel like it is within the earth. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like I need to take a break from building. I still got to do all this too, and this might just be too big for what I have planned. I'm not entirely sure because I don't even know what I'm going to do out here. I feel like a nice tree would be cool here. There's so much that I didn't even plan for. I'm going to go play some mini games. I think I'm going to go try to grab some plushies, get my brain racked, kind of get some inspiration, go run around the server, see what I can do. We'll come back when I have something or when some inspiration hits so that we can start on the next area. I'll be back with you. Well, we are back and I've done a little bit of progress on the base. It's not much, but I really enjoyed how this turned out, so we're just going to look at it real quick. This is what I did. Like I said, it really isn't much, but I think this really helps bring the build just a little bit closer to completion. So before this was bare, I didn't have any of the shrubs, I didn't have any of the bushes, none of the decoration, and trying to kind of copy what Gribbly was doing over here, but add my own touch as well, and kind of what's been going around in Gurk, I thought this turned out really good. And I like it. Like, it looks really good from every angle that you look at it from. So I mean, if you're over here, it looks amazing. Now we fly across the river. It looks amazing, and if we're coming this way, it looks really good too. It kind of just ties the area together. Now, I'm going to be doing the same thing over here when I can. I might do this off camera because this was more of just throw on some music and kind of just see what I vibe with. But I really like it. I think this turned out amazing. This really turned out so good. Now, we didn't get any work done on the interior, but that's okay. I want to be able to figure out what I want to do in here and what I'm going to be able to actually put out here. At first, I had tinkered with the idea of putting a pond like I had in my Season 1 starter base. I also tried putting a fountain. That didn't work. I tried putting a tree here, and it looked really goofy because it was a very small tree. I'm going to really have to rack my brain to figure out what I want to do here. Oh, look. This is even perfect. When the sun goes down and the fireflies come out, this looks magical. But yeah, I think we got a lot done in today's episode, which I'm really happy and proud of. I mean, hey, we got a bedroom, we got a storage area, and we got a kitchen. There's a lot to be done. I do have some ideas here that I want to play around with that I'm going to be taking from Ribley's side over here too with the boulders and stuff. I got really inspired by watching a video from LumiBie, which if you haven't seen her stuff, please, I highly suggest go checking out. Fantastic builder, storyteller. Oh my goodness. I've been extremely inspired after watching her videos. But for now, I think this is where we say goodbye. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to smack that like button down below. Consider subscribing to the channel if you were new. Hope you have a wonderful and safe day. Take care and goodbye.